What's up, fam? I'm finally back after a long hiatus. Thank you for being patient with me. I appreciate it. Basically, what happened is I created a second YouTube channel. It's anime reactions. I'll put it on the screen and I'll link it down below. Anime is a huge passion of mine, and I've just been going super hard with that channel. And I just honestly kind of fell off with this channel because it's hard to manage two channels and a full-time job. Just been a little burnt out. And I think when you like don't post on a channel for a while, it almost like you get anxious about posting again, if that makes sense. It's weird, but I will say I have a couple Ren reactions that I just need to edit. I promise I will have a Ren reaction out by next week. I promise you that. So stay tuned for more Ren reactions. Again, I know I fell off, but I'm back. Also, this channel is going to have some like different content. I hope you fuck with me enough to still watch those videos. I'm going to have a sobriety video because I'm just hit a year and a half sober. So I want to talk about the benefits. And today we are going to be reacting to Token's new song, I'm Your Baby. Essentially, I'm watching this before it releases on Thursday, March 5th. I may get it out like a week after it releases just because I got a lot of stuff going on with work. Might take me a while to edit. But the reason why I'm able to watch this pre-release is because some crazy shit happened. Tell me how Token DMs me on Instagram. Dude, literally made my whole freaking month. He says, "Hi, I just saw your reaction to the song with Ren. I appreciate it. I just wanted to give you the heads up. I got maybe my most important video to date dropping on Thursday. And I wanted to make sure you got it before it drops. Would love to get your eyes on it. Hope all is well." Crazy! I just said how I was honored. And the song that him and Ren made was incredible. And I could really relate to it and would love to react to his new song. He sends me the freaking unlisted link and tell me how less than 50 people viewed it before it released, which I think is so cool. Like, you just feel super special if someone gives you a pre-release song and they want your eyes on it, obviously. And he just let me know to, like, release the reaction after it releases, obviously. But dude, super cool. Token, shout out to you. That literally, again, made my month. Seriously, I really appreciate you taking the time to reach out to me and wanting me to react to your song. You're the fucking best. Wow. And you know what it's like? Sometimes you're just like doing something for so long. I've been doing YouTube for like 2 years now, and then shit like that happens, and you really feel like it's genuinely like a sign from God or the universe, whatever you believe in, that like you're on the right path. Keep going. So seriously, I really needed that. I really did. So thank you again, Token. Let's jump in though. Also, he said this is like one of the most important songs he's released, so I have a feeling it's gonna be similar to What Does Your Love Look Like, where it's like gets really deep and personal, which I personally love when artists do that because it's something that usually we can relate to more than just talking about fucking bitches and getting money, you know? So let's jump in.
Internet trolls raised me, ads raised me, Nickelodeon raised me, Dan raised me, super bad American pie, Hollywood signs, triple X search raised me, I'm your baby. Mom left my dad and never talked to a man again, just to paint a picture how the marriage went.
I knew it.
And that's just what I thought what every marriage was. I
knew it was gonna be some deep
but
shit.
I never saw him touch, and I knew it wasn't sex, I only seen them kiss once. But married for 20 plus when I was young, if there was nudity in movies, mama put some anger to it. Little did she know that I wasn't as straight.
That's crazy. They were married for 20 plus years. Saw them kiss once. Oh, that's the worst too, when you have parents that are in like a toxic relationship, kind of like mine, and that's your example of what a relationship should look like. So you think that that's a normal relationship, and that's all you have to base it off of as a child. So it really can mess you up with your future relationships for that reason, which is tough.
Plus, when I was young, if there was nudity in movies, mama put some anger to it. Little did she know that I wasn't a stranger to it. Internet trolls raised me, ads raised me, Nickelodeon raised me, Dan raised me, super bad American pie, Hollywood sounds, triple X search raised me. I'm your baby.
This kind of looks like him.
I was infatuated with sex when I was 6. Mom blamed it on the music, so CDs were edited. But it wasn't the CDs, the privacy intrigued me. You look when they say don't look. So I was 8 scribbling pictures of a naked body till the teacher found my notebook. She had to make sure my home's good, so I was put in therapy. Imagine a therapist studying an 8-year-old's rendition of naked breasts.
Damn.
I was always questioned, especially because I only grew up with women present. My therapist put down his pad during one session and asked if I ever thought about my mom and my sister naked.
What?
I don't remember what I said, I just remember the feeling.
Whoa. What? The therapist asked if you ever thought of your mom or your sister naked. That sounds like a violation. That sounds like this man may need his license revoked. What type of question is that to ask a 6-year-old child? Jesus Christ. I'm telling you, Token and I feel like can relate on a lot of things because I also went to therapy when I was literally 8. It was when my parents got divorced. And I've talked about this in previous videos on my channel, but I have I basically would get intrusive thoughts as a child that were kind of dark. And I didn't, I think it was like triggered from my parents' tumultuous relationship, all the fighting, the yelling, screaming, whatever. And I feel like as a kid, you don't know how to handle that. And then I feel like stuff can come up where, for me, it was like these intrusive thoughts. I don't know. I feel like it was my body's way of trying to cope. Maybe I was asking for help in a way. I don't know. But I remember going to therapy at a young age, and thank God I did, because it really did help. It sounds like this guy was hurting more than helping, because what kind of fucking question is that?
Of realizing my mom and sister were big breasted, I broke out crying. I couldn't stop and I didn't know why. It's funny which memories stick with you. I was 9. Keep going. When I was 12, I started hanging with older kids.
That's rough.
They would tell me things and they would show me things. Teachers always said I had an old soul. Must have been just my soul, cause my brain didn't know a thing. A mutual friend led me to this older kid's house. We were in his basement, 2 other older kids round. When my homie left, I should have left, but I stayed there. Didn't know these kids well, but I felt safe there.
Oh God. Oh no.
Shouldn't have felt safe there.
Oh, no.
Dirty conversations about the girls in their grade where people lost virginities. Me, I ain't even kissed yet. I didn't even think about getting my wet. That night I was talking and doing things I ain't wanna do. A lot of I don't knows, a lot of come on dude, a lot of no one's even gonna know, a lot of closing eyes, a lot of long showers and no appetites.
Ah, no. And he was 12. He was literally 12. What the fuck? This just brings up a good point too, that it's as a parent too, you have to be wary of that, of letting your kid go over people's houses that you don't really know unsupervised. I genuinely believe if you're that young, you should be supervised. There should be a parent, next room over, doors open, or kind of just checking in, because you never know what could happen. Your kid can get taken advantage of like that. Oh man, and then it's you're mentally fucked for life. Takes so much to get over something like that. Oh my God, I am so sorry for Token.
Super Hollywood sounds, triple X search raised me. I'm your baby.
Oh,
I just started dropping music at the time, writing love songs about a girl I hope to find, playing Wayne tapes, knowing I could never say the first body to touch my body looked just like mine. It's funny which memories end up sticking with you, cause I forgot it even happened till I turned 22. Then it all came back and it felt brand new, wondering if it plays a role in relationships I pursue, or is it just a distant memory that never left a mark. One night my homie had some questions at the bar. He said, why do all of your girls look fresh out of a magazine? I said, it's just my type. He said, I feel you, but I mean, what if the perfect girl for you was normal looking? Would you?
I love how Token's just throwing in a subtle flex that yeah, my friends always ask me, why do all these women you date look like cover models, Are you sure that's what you want? Soft flex.
Something, I said, what? He said, it just feels like you're trying to prove something. And you know that everyone knows you well. So maybe you still trying to prove something to yourself. What are you still trying to prove?
Oh my god. Alright, that kind of hit.
Internet trolls raised me,
To be
ads raised me,
continued.
Nickelodeon raised me, Dan raised me, super bad American Pie, Hollywood signs, triple X search
Damn.
raised me, I'm your baby.
Oh my god. Token. You've done it again. You've done it again. Because I know Token, like, he can have songs where they're kind of just like fun, you know, just lighthearted. But I appreciate it. Reminds me of Ren, honestly, too, that he can talk about really intense, you know, trauma that he's been through. Because I know that's not easy. You know, a lot of people aren't willing to share stuff like that. But honestly, good for him that he is willing to be open about it. I think that's a beautiful thing. The vulnerability that you're able to the vulnerability that he's showing in this song. Damn. And I'm just so sorry he went through that. Um that's fucking horrible, honestly. That's so horrible. And I wish, like, I really kind of blame the parents too. It's like these parents need to be monitoring their children when they're young. Um don't leave them unattended cuz shit like this will happen, you know? And then again, it's like it's going to affect you for life. Token, I hope you're doing okay. Um I hope you've been able to get past those memories. Hopefully you were able to find a better therapist than that one when you were 8, cuz what the fuck? But yeah, no. Like sending love to Token cuz that's heavy, man. That's super heavy. And it sounds like you also didn't have parents there to support you, that you felt that you could also talk to about these things. I'm sure he never talked to his parents or anyone about this, right? And that's what happens a lot of the time too. So, honestly, again, good for you. Good shit that you made a song about this. I'm very excited to see the part 2 to this. And I'll be here. I'll be watching. I really enjoy this one. I can definitely relate to some of the things he talked about. Um, Sub to the channel if you haven't already. Definitely drop a like, drop a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.